Aston Villa 0, Millwall 0. Drab performance in the cold, which I'm sure a load of Villa fans enjoyed. Let's go and see what they think.
There's been worse draws this season, obviously Brentford and Middlesbrough's game, but they came for the draw, we came for, God knows what we came for in the first half, but yeah, didn't seem well.
I've heard a few people really moan. I mean, yes, it wasn't brilliant, was it? I mean, let's not wrap it up. It was a very frustrating afternoon, but Millwall came here to frustrate us, and that's exactly what they did. They looked to slow the game down every opportunity, and we just played in to their hands, really.
Just thought we didn't really create anything. I thought they already knew that Keenan Davis was alright in the air, so they put his biggest man, and every time we kicked the ball up, we decided to just play it long and high, and they had the biggest man on the pitch and he got it every single time.
That performance was absolutely dreadful, honestly. We haven't got a striker, honestly. There's nobody wanted to shoot at all. Nobody wanted anything from that game whatsoever. And I can't stand Steve Bruce's football. I generally just can't stand it that much. Honestly, it's...
Well, Steve Bruce's football's got us up into 4th in the table.
But we haven't really been dominating games. We just get these teams coming in, and it's like a cup final to them. We don't expect, and it's like a cup final. Like Millwall played with their strengths out there, but we can't control games at all.
Put it that way, okay. So would you rather, let's say it's 5 games a month, would you rather win 2, tonk someone 4-0, or win 5, play awful football, win 1-0, be in the playoffs?
I don't even give a shit how we win now, to be quite honest with you. I
was a bit disappointed that Jack Grealish didn't necessarily start the game, because I just thought he would have looked after the ball a lot more in the first half and maybe had that little bit of creativity that we needed just to open them up. And although he weren't on that long in the second half, he just looks after the ball so well, and we could have done with that.
I don't think we turned up in the first half like we should have. I mean, there has been worse games, but that's one of the bad ones. If he was actually going to push a promotion like automatic, we'd have to beat these people, and we ain't. So playoffs or just hope for next year. We
might be thinking that we're Aston Villa and we've got to kind of score that sort of pass, move and kind of walk it in, possibly. I mean, there were lots of instances you're just thinking, show somebody take a pick. But yeah, it was a frustrating day, wasn't it?
Yeah. Personally, I think there's only one real contender from man of the match out there. I want to see if you agree with me. Who do you think your man of the match was?
Well, probably Sam JOHNSTONE, probably. He was the only one who had to do anything, and it was a good job because he had a lot more to do than what their goalkeeper did, didn't he? I can't think, apart from Sam JOHNSTONE, there's nobody else I could think of, really.
Not very exciting. Adoma had an okay game. I thought Davis played well. Onuma okay. JOHNSTONE made some key saves in there as well. You
said about Johnson, how important do you think it would be for us to sign him now?
Very, because like we haven't got many. Like JOHNSTONE's like our main goalkeeper, and he kept us in the game today.
I thought he was the only one that actually showed a bit of desire in the team. I think our defence were non-existent, if I'm being honest. I thought Samba did some good headers out the box, but if I'm being honest, I don't think James Chester did much today.
Very good, and we need to buy him permanently in January. We need to buy him in January. But I don't think Mourinho would actually want to have him to come over there. We need to get him in permanent, not on loan deal or just extending his 1-year loan deal. Nah, permanently keep him here, because he's kept us in, because Millwall could have had 2 or 3 goals in, really. Could have been 2-0, 3-0 to Millwall.
Do you think Keenan Davis has been found out?
Yeah, I think there's only one style that he can play. He can't change his game to fit a defence. I just don't think he can create anything. I think the Norwich game he was brilliant, but that's when no one knew about him. and then everyone knows about him, and now they've figured out his tactics. When we bought Hogan, that was the plan with Jonathan Codger, and it didn't work. And then we tried to play Hogan on his own, that didn't work. And now obviously Codger's injured, so it's not like we've only got another choice striker, and that's Hogan. But to be fair, I just don't think we've got the play to suit Hogan's style of play. We try and play it high, and he wants it on the floor, and because he's pacey, that's the only way he can get it.
All I've got to say is thank God for Sam Johnson. Otherwise, we have got today. Well, is that right? I didn't say that word. But anyway, they cut us like a knife.
Yeah.
That right, every side coming in, and when Cherry comes back, we need him. But Johnson just kept us in today. We could have been 3 or 4-0 down.
Well, that's it for today. Obviously, with the conditions and the score, not that many people wanted to talk. I find it absolutely ludicrous. Some people I've heard today want Bruce out. We've drawn a game. We haven't lost 5-6 on the bounce. We're not at the bottom of the table. We're still in the playoff positions. Fair enough, it's starting to get tight with the people below us, but we're still in there. The next few games are going to make our season. It's either going to make it or break it. Derby, Middlesbrough, they're all coming for our spot. Snodgrass today, it wasn't his best game, but he's so critical of his own performances. I'm pretty sure he'll understand that. Adoma struggled to get into it. Onuma, I mean, I'm probably Grealish's biggest critic. I'm not his biggest fan either, but when he came today, he really changed the game. He was taking shots from distance. He was trying to look. I mean, Lansbury as well, screaming for people to move about. At this point in the season, these are things we shouldn't be doing, especially with our place where we are in the table. We really should be more aware of what we're going to be doing. I find today we just weren't at the races. We were really poor today, in my opinion. We've been physical with other teams recently, but I think Millwall had our card. Same with Keenan Davis. I think he really has been found out now, and it's coming to the perfect time for a change. We're trying to walk the ball in, and really that's not something we should be doing. We should be taking pop shots. We should be shooting from long distance. I mean, with teams like Millwall, you're not going to walk the ball in. Derby is really, like I said, going to be make or break. Middlesbrough, Sheffield United. I really think we need to get on the training ground and reassess our options going into those games. If you did enjoy what you saw today, please give the like button a smash. Leave your thoughts on the game. Where do you think we should be improving in January? Where do you think we will finish up this season? Do you think Derby are going to catch up to us? Don't forget to subscribe and leave your post notifications on.
If you enjoyed that video, why not watch another? Click the video choices on screen now to go and watch them in full. Be sure to subscribe to the channel by clicking our logo there on the left. Easy peasy.